it because he's on fire.
Parsons checked in for Sean Livingston.
At the line for the ball.
The Nuggets trail by 20. Inside. The shot's good from Faried.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
Here's Wallace. And Kenneth Faried pulls it down. Faried's got his third rebound tonight. Finished off the break.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Wallace misses.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a three yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Faried, left side, puts it up from 15. Chicago grabs the miss. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Moutier with the basket. The Bulls leading by 16. Wallace, the pass to Jordan. Back to Wallace. And the officials call a traveling violation.
I didn't really expect him to turn it over as many times as he has in the second half. It's caught me by surprise because before the break he only had one.
From 10 feet out. Foul call that time in the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. First free throw is good.
At the line for the Bulls.
He hits both from the stripe.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
And check out the bounce.
Bounce to the ounce. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right,
You
showing
said
him
it,
off
Kevin.
right there. Good move.
You said it, my man. He's a highlight reel waiting to happen.
Here's Moutier. They get the rebound. Goes up again, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
At the line.
And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Bulls leading by 15. Here's Wallace. That's good. Wallace has got 32 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Barton. He feeds it to Moutier. Screen by Faried. There's the screen. There's the 3. Moutier, no good. Bulls have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And Parsons gets it to go.
And with that height advantage right there, he had a good, clear look at the basket.
Barton pitch to Moutier. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Moutier's got 5 points now this quarter.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Wallace outside. Clock at 4. The feed to Butler. The Bulls keep it alive.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Barton in the corner. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Moutier. Nailed from three-point land. Moutier's got 15 points here in the second half. Wallace outside.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
He kicks it to Parsons. Mirotic the screen. Parsons with it. Now guarded by Faried. And Parsons gets it to go. The Nuggets trail by 16. And here's Moutier. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Nuggets making a change here. Caspy's checked in. Here's Barton. Faried right side. And he jams it with authority.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
Here's Wallace, stolen by Fareed. And now the Nuggets, fast break, lets it go from 11 and misses it off the right side of the rim. Chicago leading by 14. The pass to Parsons. The shot's good on this. By Butler. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
And he's looking to really stretch this lead out, even with the cushion they have, still letting it fly from long range.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
It's been a nice game for Fareed. He has 14 points, and he's tacked on a couple of blocks today, too.
And they've been important to the team. Even if it's only a couple, it's helped them establish a defensive presence inside.
This is what they need to do in the second half to come out with the win. It's not the only thing, but when you convert free throws at the other end, you put a lot of pressure on the opponent to play solid defense against you.
To the paint. Out to the right wing. Martin. But they get it back. Here's Moutier. And another miss by Denver.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Wallace outside. Butler dishes to Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. Wallace kicks to Butler. A good-looking shot from the wing. Butler's got 5 points now this quarter. The Nuggets trail by 17. Here's Moutier, and the shot is good.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back. I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Takes it from 10. Caspi passes to Moutier. Denver gets it back, and Mirotic sends it back, and they'll keep possession. They retain possession, but they recover it. No one covering.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Wallace. Denver grabs the miss.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Pass to Jordan. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Wallace kicks to Jordan. And it's Wallace penetrating. And the basket good. Wallace has got 10 points here in the second half.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Here's Moutier. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 11 rebounds in the game. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
Here's Moutier. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Moutier's got 36.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
Mirotic has a wide open look, and the Bulls take on 2 more.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Okay, fans, now coming out of the corner.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. The focus of their discussion was getting their offense to run through Butler. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Guys, they're operating under the principle that it's never too late to fine-tune the game plan. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And it's Parsons, top the key. Dishes it to Jordan. Feeds it to Wallace. Back to Butler. Shoots it up. Not going to go as it bounces high off the rim. The Nuggets trail by 14. Now here's Moutier. He dishes it to Barton. Santiago controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Was there any doubt what he was going to do with that putback? Flush it down.
Oh, that's some energy we just witnessed right there.
And that's the kind of energy you have to display when you want to attack that offensive glass. It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they got the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
Here's Wallace. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
So far, he hasn't been able to get to the line like he did in the first. The defense is playing him a little bit smarter, backing off of him a bit and defending without fouls. Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Passes it to Moutier. From deep. And the shot is good. Moutier's got 41.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to reel his team back in the game.
Wallace outside. Kicked away.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Chicago.
Clark, their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Well, they were disciplined and focused, I thought, all game long. Kevin, excellent defense around the rim.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And, Greg, that's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even though it is a small number, still nice to get that sweep.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Easy Breezy. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Wallace has got 40 points.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Pachulia, he's checked in for Jordan. Portis comes in for Mirotic. Tony Snell's checked in for Chandler Parsons. And it's Livingston in for Jimmy Butler. Moutier passes to Jokic. Good! There's 14 seconds left in the game. The dish to Snell. Here's Wallace. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line,
No good on that. That's off as well, so he misses both. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And as the fans file out of the building, now time to head over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin, and now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
Well, just look at his assists. I mean, that tells the story for the game right there. He was seeing the court so well, always seemed to make the right decision. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderfully